Hey guys, WWE fan Talkshow here. Guess what just happened?
Daniel Bryan.
Hey, come on. Let me say it. Alright. Daniel Bryan, the man I met in 2012.
And I talked to on the phone like twice.
My favorite wrestler on the planet is now confirmed
to be cleared to wrestle.
What does this mean? There's so many opportunities. There could be dream matches. There could be a tag match from Shane and Daniel Bryan versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. That storyline's been building for months. That could happen. I do prefer it because AJ Styles just got injured or something like that. So I think it would be awesome if AJ Styles had to put the title up and he just had to release it.
And then maybe it would just be Shinsuke versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania.
Yeah, because remember, it's New Orleans, and that's where Daniel Bryan
won his first WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, not technically, but whatever. But anyways, I met Daniel Bryan in 2012 at World Gym in San Diego, and he was like the coolest guy ever. And from then on, he became my favorite wrestler of all time. He was in Team Hell No at the time. Very cool guy, very down to earth, and he took the time to talk to me, and that's why he is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, or my favorite wrestler of all time. And again, he also, my dad went to the gym, and he called Trevor.
He called me, and he talked to me a little bit
on the phone
about WrestleMania. Yep. about SummerSlam.
Because
we had gone to SummerSlam that year, and
that
was when he was doing the whole no gimmick. And
yep, exactly, and that's when he beat Kane. That was crazy.
Yeah.
But again, we saw him at SummerSlam the next year. After the year, we saw him beat Kane. And then we saw him beat John Cena
for the WWE Championship.
His first WWE Championship.
Which he then lost that night to Randy Orton.
Yep.
Thanks a lot, Triple H.
That was a great pay-per-view, though.
It was, well, I mean, how about just a great show, because we were there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it was great. It was great. And it's just, like, so cool to hear that Daniel Bryan's back, because remember, like, 2 years ago, he came out and he was bawling his head off. He'd shaved his beard, cut his hair, and the WWE Universe that it was time, and he basically said that he was retiring and that the doctors could not approve him to wrestle anymore, and that he took too many concussions and that it wasn't safe to wrestle anymore. But we've been patiently waiting 2 years as he's general manager of SmackDown Live, and now finally Daniel Bryan is back to win the gold. I do think my prediction, what I want my prediction to be is Shinsuke, Daniel Bryan, or whatever.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
But what's obviously gonna happen at WrestleMania is Shane and Daniel Bryan versus Kevin and Sami. Either that, or it's gonna be Shane versus Daniel, and that's building up for a while.
Well, yeah, because they've been butting heads.
Yeah,
and
maybe
honestly,
winner.
The beginning of SmackDown Live.
That's true. That's true. But maybe winner takes control of SmackDown Live or something like that.
Then why would we want Daniel to win? Because we don't want Daniel to be in charge. We want him to wrestle again. And if he's cleared to wrestle, then why shouldn't he wrestle?
That's true. How about this? How about the stipulation is Daniel Bryan, and if Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon win, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens have to leave SmackDown Live and go to Monday Night Raw, or something like that. And if Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon lose, they lose their leadership or something like that. But basically, Shane McMahon, I know that Daniel Bryan's not going to be wrestling like full time because he's still got that neck injury. I mean, I know it's healed now, but you got to play it safe. But what could end up happening is he could be a part-timer, just like Shane McMahon, and wrestle at like Survivor Series or just like the main 4 pay-per-views.
I still want to see Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, that was supposed to happen a few years ago, but then his neck happened. Yeah, but whatever.
It might not happen, but it would be. It's fun.
I would like to see Kurt Angle versus Daniel Bryan. That's a dream match.
Another one. Yeah.
AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan. Maybe an Iron Man match. That
one's probably the most realistic though, because AJ ain't going nowhere really, and neither is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Daniel Bryan's not going anywhere.
Finn Balor versus Daniel Bryan. That would be a great match.
That'd be a good match too. I feel like Daniel Bryan would still win all of these.
Maybe. I don't know.
If he's as good as he used to be, then of course.
Listen, Daniel Bryan isn't even like. He's in his early 30s, maybe like mid 30s.
Yeah,
he's not done. Like he doesn't he could be a full-time dude. He still has potential in the ring. He still has multiple world titles in his hands that he could win. But anyways, I'm very pumped for this. I'm very hyped to see what this leads to WrestleMania and what's gonna happen. But very awesome, and I
really
just can't wait.
Also, by the way, before we end this,
Yes.
we have another channel.
If you guys like Marvel Legends, and if you guys like superhero movies,
just anything superhero or comic book, or even just movie related in general, we're talking like superheroes of DC, Marvel, like X-Men, maybe even Star Wars, because that's my kind of thing. I like Star Wars a lot, so.
But again, if you want to, it's Superhero Brothers Talk Show. If you want to check that out, and you're a huge Marvel fan, if you're not and you just want to stick with WWE Fan Talk Show, that's fine. But I highly encourage you to go subscribe to that channel.
No, you definitely should go and subscribe right now. Right now.
Very awesome channel. I have a whole like series of like the Avengers Infinity War set up there. But remember, guys, Daniel Bryan's back, and we're hyped. And we're going to see the Yes Movement again,
So let
hopefully.
the speculation begin. Go ahead and comment down below on whatever you want and hope to see.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time.
And we will be doing a leading up to WrestleMania series, just talking about our predictions and the leading up matches and that kind of stuff. But it's going to be very awesome. I can't wait, guys. Thanks for watching WWE Fan Talk Show.